Wankhede Stadium, Mumbai, plays host to this clash between England and Nepal. Second time in 2 days we've been in Mumbai. Two-time holders, England, captained by Harry Brook, on the back of some excellent form, take on one of the sides on the up in world cricket. Nepal have played some brilliant cricket in the last few months. They have so many fans around the world. They have so many fans here in Mumbai. Harry Brook won the toss and said, we will have a bat. It is a used pitch and they want to make first use of that surface. It is a Group C clash. It is England against Nepal. And won the toss. Harry Brook said, we will have a bat. They announced
for Nepal.
Spin options. Andrew, what did you make? This nation would love to repeat. They are think that they will put on a show, hopefully, if you're a Nepal.
Excel. They do it all together. The challenge for Nepal over the course of the first innings. The reigning champions on home soil in real trouble. Colour, great passion, and great excitement too to this third World Cup.
One thing England did show in Sri Lanka, and they came out on top. They got good spin options, and then Brook at 5 at Mike. Destructive players. Salt goes hard right from.
Yeah, and it's not going to be spin to start with. Area they struggle, but generally they're spinner
in a deep square and deep mid-wicket leg
journey. Spent a lot of time.
Finds mid-on, and there is a fumble to start with. Just cost him a single.
There's no doubt there's going to be nerves
against the West Indies in a bilateral. Toe end of the bat. We saw a lot of catches in the ring yesterday. That escapes mid-off, and England and Buttler have their first boundary. Oh, that's a Jaffa. That is a beauty, and that's the length as well. Just
every ball an event in all T20. They're millions. You will not believe the passion for the extraordinary, the love for the game.
Up in the air, first ball, debut ball, will it be taken? You bet! What a start to his T20 international career.
Well, I'm not sure about the celebration, but the result is the start for one. England, 5 for 1. Incredible story. Net bowling for the Lucknow Super Giants.
Gets through. Bethel, as most left-handers, are very strong on that offside. He has his first boundary.
Stands really tall.
Short again, and that will go all the way. He's picked up length beautifully. That deserved to be hit.
That is the miss, literally right on cue.
And again, too short. That is 3 short balls. It's gone 4-6-4 of the bat of Bethel. It's the length, a better length. So boundaries at the end of the over, a wicket to start it, 19 for 1. Yeah, it's a moment he would have dreamt of forever, and he'll remember.
Gulshan Jah for Nepal.
That was too short and belted away. Maybe a 6. The umpires are going to check that. Whether it landed on the cushion or just before, we'll have a look. A smart replay behind the scenes as
ago.
But he still finds the gap. Beautiful placement from Jos Buttler.
Impeccable placements of the highest quality. 5 in there, all in the circle.
Mid-off, over his head and comfortably flat. Another boundary for Buttler.
ominous signs. First Bethel and now Butler warming to their task. It's a hit me ball. They've had to turn to someone.
Last boundary from Butler. Just the access is one of his great skills. Better end to the over. 39 for 1 after 4.
Premier League in 2024.
Short, wide, and Josh Butler's not going to miss out on those.
Again, Nepal's plans just a touch questionable. Haven't seen Yadav bowl huge amount at this phase. You can see him trying to run his fingers.
Now has he nicked it? He has. That is a good comeback from Nandan. A little bit more bounce, and Butler was just trying to run it off the face. He's nicked it and he's gone.
The Nepal filler. The danger man's gone for 26.
It was a good comeback from Nandan Yadav. The previous delivery was a bit of a cutter, actually. You could. And the only way of keeping the run rate down in modern T20 cricket is wickets.
Nepal just might find a way into this game.
Too far, too long, too easy, too short. It's been his problem, Shermalla, since he got that first wicket. Just a little short.
Yeah, and Jacob Bethel pounces on it.
4. And that was more crisp. The earlier one was power. This was just crisp. That lovely left-hander's feel through the offside.
Yeah, classy player is Jacob Bethel. It's oozing out of every delivery. Doesn't try.
It's coming on a lot better than it was yesterday. It was stopping on the surface between Gurkha regiments. Some of the best players come from. Oops! Was hit back very hard. There's the doubt. 13 of that over. How straight was that? The finger's gone up. Right, Banton. It's going to have a word with Bethel. It looked very, very straight. With a tall man, though, there was a bit of a stride. Out it is. And Banton's got to go for 2. What's the biggest change you've seen since that day in Barbados to the T20 game and the World Cup?
Has changed in those 15 years at ease. Back in 2010.
Well, if he can glide a ball to the boundary, he doesn't need the power, does he? That's a beautifully played shot.
Yeah, it certainly doesn't. Just ease from Harry Brook until slowly getting in with his.
The gap easily back for 2.
There's a little bit of moisture, and that will go for 4. Jacob Bethel into the 40s. He's been biding his time. The immense talent of Harry Brook. Heaved away leg side. Just. Boy, he would have been interested for a while. The long on, but the placement just about good enough from Bethel. Oh, that's no doubt about that. That is 50 for Jacob Bethel, and that's the biggest of the day so far. Second tier.
Well, that's massive.
Absolute situations they also enjoy, and he's in that. Not perfectly timed, but will find the boundary. Nicely placed from Harry Brook, who's just begun. This time he finds the middle of the bat. Now he's beginning to tick Harry Brook. 13 gone, 120 for 3. England will be clever with Harry Brook because they can't leave him.
For them as Brook goes down the ground and over the head of Karen KC. There's going to be real concerns right now, as you can hear. Now this could be a chance. It goes a mile into the air. Long on comes in. That holds on. And Dipender Singh areas the wicket. Back up to you guys.
Yeah, what a moment. What a moment, because they desperately needed the breakthrough. To an end, 55 from 35. England 100.
For a number of reasons, that wicket came at a bad time. That is a bad bit of fielding in the deep, and it's something that we keep saying. Nepal pride themselves in their fielding. They're electric in the field in terms of across the ground. But the timing of the dismissal and then the break for a drink, Harry Brook was just starting to go, wasn't he? Now he's almost got...
He's got a bat in the top 4, really. I think Buttler and Brook are going to have to...
Well, I interviewed Harry Brook yesterday and asked him exactly about that. Where you're the most destructive batsman we've got. Get up the...
Spin working for them. Birtle getting through his over pretty quick, just putting England...
Dragged on. He never really looked settled there, Sam Curran. And his 8th delivery, he's chopped it onto his stumps. Irie has his 2nd.
Yeah, brilliant piece of bowling. One to get Harry Brook off strike and bowl at the left-handed Sam.
Another one of the England. Singh Irie impressive, couple of wickets.
Brook.
Lil Lamashane down the pitch, it's gone a long way up. Long on, sets himself, will it go over his head? It does.
Well, I think even Will Jacks for a moment was concerned. Goes the 9 off.
Pitched up his hand, came off the bat. This will take some catching. 2 fielders, and it is taken. Good communication between the 2 of them. They were looking into the sun as well. So that is an excellent catch, and it's 50 and out for Harry Brook. Edged, and that will go away to the boundary.
Yeah, off the toe of the bat, I think, from Will Jacks. Not a bad delivery from Nandan. Touch wide, but I think that's the line he's trying to bowl.
Scooped it. A low full toss used to be a difficult ball to hit. Nowadays they slap it into the stands.
Yeah, brilliant. Brilliant again from Will Jacks. You see Curran a gamble at this stage of the game. Nepal.
Swing and a miss. Can they get through for a single? Will he get the run out at the other end? He does. Sacrifice there, Archer, to get Jacks back on strike.
Yeah, they've done the right thing. Will Jacks well aware that he wants.
Goes full, he goes wide, and he has been smashed into the stands. A really good last over for Will Jacks and England. Not sure Nepal got that last over call right. England prefer pace on the ball. A wide delivery.